at my hands. On this one, my nails are painted. And on this one, my nails are plain. Can you hear those words with A in them? Let's have a look through the kaleidoscope to find some more A sounds. Here we are at the railway station. This is an old steam train. It's chugging along the rails. These people are waiting on the platform, but the train's on time, so they can't complain. The train has black and red paintwork. Today, it's available to take all these people on a special trip along the track. Some of the travellers get off. There are guards to come to their aid and take them to the waiting room. Now the train is ready for boarding without delay. The main engine takes the strain. It pulls the carriages full of passengers and aims for the next station. The weather's fine today. There's no sign of rain. But even when it hails, the train never fails.
E. 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 E.
E. See how many E sounds you can spot in the things coming up, and say the words as you see them. Did you spot all the words with E in them? Sheep, teeth, wheelbarrow,
Knees and tree. I. 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 O. 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 O.
Oh! See how many O sounds you can spot in the things coming up, and say the words as you see them. Did you notice all the words with O in them? There was boat, toast in a toaster, goat, cloak, and toadstool.
O. 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 O.
Oh. Welcome to Cookery Nook. I'm the main cook, and I'm going to read some recipes from my big cookbook. It's called Crooked Cookery. Let's open the book and take a look. Starting with the starter is a good idea, and whatever you want, you'll find it in here. There are rooks in jelly in a savoury hood, or bookworm pie in seasoned wood, woolen spaghetti with coat hook sauce, or roasted football with chips, of course. For the main meal, you'll have lots to taste, like woodpecker pie with foot pump paste. There's woof woof salad, all shook up with booklet broth in a savoury cup. Grilled wood cutlet with barbecued soot, or brookwater stew with rookie's foot. With our special desserts, we aim to please, from book roly-poly to sheep's wool cheese, hook-shaped cookies with gooseberry cream, or oops-a-daisy pudding stood in steam. Now, all should be cooked slowly but surely. You don't want to leave your guests feeling poorly.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Ooh. Let's take a look through the kaleidoscope and see what ooh words we can find. We're at the zoo today. Look at all these baboons fooling around on the rocks. Can you hear them whooping? What a hullabaloo! Here are some kangaroos eating their food. They've got plenty of room to zoom up and down and do as they choose. Come back soon. Look, it's a tortoise with a very smooth shell. And here are some zebras with their black and white stripes and strong hooves. There are some big cats at the zoo. I hope this tiger is in a good mood. And you should keep away from lions when they're ready for food. There's just so much to do on a trip to the zoo. You've got nothing to lose.
You. 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 You.
You. One Tuesday morning, Mr. Fortescue left his house to go to a barbecue. It was a bright sunny day and a good opportunity for him to wear his straw hat. He hurried along the avenue on his way to the bus stop, where he knew there would be a long queue. Just as he turned into Dual Lane, a light gust of wind suddenly blew his hat away. Mr. Fortescue was upset. He couldn't see where his hat had landed. Mrs. Agnew from the bus queue called to Mr. Fortescue. "Is that yours?" she said. He looked up, and there, right on top of the head of General Bartholomew, was his old straw hat. Well, suddenly, the people in the bus queue started to argue. "You'll want to get that down," said Prue. "It might blow right across town," said Sue. "The General's not a clown," said Drew. Just then, Stu turned the corner from the avenue and, as usual, was carrying his snooker cue. "Why's that statue wearing a hat?" he jeered. "It really doesn't suit him." "It's mine," said Mr. Fortescue. "It just blew off my head and I'm trying to get to a barbecue." "Not to worry," said Stu. "I know what to do. I'll come to your rescue." And with that, he took his snooker cue, climbed the base of the old statue and knocked the hat off General Bartholomew. Mr. Fortescue was very pleased with Stu. He let him take his place in the long bus queue, then continued on his way to the barbecue.
Ah. 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 Ah.
Ah. There are lots of R sounds in the things I'm going to show you. See how many you can spot and say the words as you see them. Did you spot all the words with R in them? There was car, aardvark, scarf, park and jam tarts.
Or. 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 Or.
Or. Horace the horse was sporty. He was a champion show jumper and won lots of competitions with his owner, Thora. Horace adored show jumping. There was nothing he liked to do more. But one morning, Horace woke to find he'd had a sudden change of mind. "I don't want to show jump. I find it boring. I think I'd like to try exploring." So Horace bolted the stable door to go and explore over sea and shore. He forged ahead through rain and storms, foraging in fields and forests. There was nothing he liked to do more. But one morning, Horace woke to find he'd had a sudden change of mind. "Exploring is boring, I find it hard. I'd like to be a Royal Horse Guard." He'd read about them in a story and how they marched in all their glory. Horace adored marching. There was nothing he liked to do more. But one morning, Horace woke to find he'd had a sudden change of mind. "I'm bored with parading time after time. I'd like to perform in a pantomime." He gave up all he'd done before, but what would the theatre have in store? Horace adored performing. There was nothing he liked to do more. But one morning, Horace woke to find he'd had a sudden change of mind. "I'm not bored yet, but the problem's clear. Pantos only happen once a year." "I'll go back to Thora, the answer is plain. It's time for me to show jump again." There was nothing he liked to do more. Let's have a look through the kaleidoscope and see how many ow sounds we can find at the playground. Today there's hardly a cloud in the sky, so we're going down to the playground. There's a lot to be found all around. These children are trying to push the log round and round. And these ones are keeping their feet off the ground. This girl is messing about on the climbing frame. She's scrambling like a mountaineer. Be careful not to tear your trousers. Here are some more children bouncing up and down on the swings. There's no doubt they're all enjoying themselves. There are lots of sounds in the playground. You can hear children shouting out loud and feet pounding on the ground. With so many surrounding sights and sounds, you're bound to have fun for hours.
Oi! 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 Oi!
Oi! See how many oi sounds you can spot in the things I'm going to show you, and say the words as you see them. Did you spot all the oi sounds? There were coins, oil in an oil can, toilet, coil, and point.